Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Ripple partners with the largest bank in Egypt to process cross-border payments. We're back. We're back again for another episode. And when we talk about pieces of the puzzle, right? Well, one by one, they're all starting to come together. Now, holding XRP is difficult. There is absolutely no doubt that from an outsider's perspective, we look crazy. If you were an outsider, you look at the numbers, you look at the facts, you look 2018 to 2022, and you sit there going, what are you guys doing? Because some of you have been holding since 2018. Now, when you're sitting at 76 cents, and in the last 12 months, the highest that it ever got was $1.76, and the lowest it got was 51 cents, which was recently, by the way. From an outsider's perspective, you sit there going, what are you guys doing? Now, there is a specific reason why this specific blockchain is on this channel every single night. And that is to, A, show you what I'm about, what I research on a day-to-day basis when it comes to this particular cryptocurrency, but also because it is so misunderstood, so undervalued. Now again, it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do have to call it how it is. When you have nation after nation after nation joining, connecting the dots when it comes to cross-border payments and choosing XRP, when you have case study after case study after case study choosing XRP and having financial benefits from doing so, when you look at the stats of Q3 report of Ripple, Q4 report of Ripple, of how big the on-demand liquidity product is becoming, 24 times bigger than it was 12 months ago. 24 times. Which would make you think, well, if that's the case, how come the price is not 24 times bigger? Ladies and gentlemen, it is undervalued. It's 100% undervalued. For what it is, for what it does, for the case studies that it has, for the results that it does, it's undervalued. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. We still have time to accumulate. But the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. When it explodes, it's going to explode all at once. It's just how these things work. Now, there has been a lot of talk lately about the future of the cryptocurrency industry and the fact that the whales of the world are calling it software. This is software. Forget the name that it's called, cryptocurrency. This is software. Scalable, faster, better, more transparent than ever before. And so if that's the case, it is just a matter of time. How long, you might ask? Some of you have been waiting for years. Well, that, we don't have an exact date, time of day when this is all going to start to go really, really fast. But underneath the surface of price, there's an asset which is extremely undervalued. The price does not reflect how good it is. And that in itself is the opportunity. The opportunities are now. 20th of April. 20th of November, different story. It will be a different story. And again, it's not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. But you got to look at the facts. And that's why when I talk to an XRP hater, I'm like, okay, I get it. You're talking about one metric, price. And you're right. Based on price, sure. But when you have a monster underneath that price that keeps getting better and better and better, when it comes to the surface, boom, it's going to blow up. So just be mindful of what you hold. If you're new to Ripple, to XRP, jump on this website, ripple.com, and start to learn, start to dig into the information. Like I said, it's an undervalued asset. Now, while XRP prepares for recovery, are long bets ideal at this time? We'll talk about that today. What are the opportunities, right? What are the opportunities? What are some of the things missing at the moment? What do we want to see from the price action point of view? And, some key dates as well that we're obviously looking forward to. Now, Cointelegraph experts revealed their crypto portfolios. This was very interesting, right? It's on Netflix. It's on YouTube. Go check it out, right? And it's interesting to hear what they have, what they hold, what they don't hold, and check it out. I encourage you to look at everything. Now, this is interesting, right? 80 cents XRP is bullish, but between 73 and 76 cents, it is iffy. Anything lower is bearish, but at 80 cents, remember, we haven't hit the all-time highs yet either. So it's interesting, right, when you see, tweets like this, and I wanted to bring it up because, anybody and everyone can make a tweet, a YouTube video, a post, right? And so at the end of the day, I'm expressing my opinion based on what I see, my perspective. But my perspective is my perspective alone. So what you need to do is you need to listen to me, listen to others, do your own research, read white papers, listen to the case studies, listen to the experts, and then make up your own mind about your own portfolio. See, at the end of the day, anybody can jump on here and make videos, right? And there are people that make videos about me on YouTube, right? It's hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious, right? But anybody can jump on, put a mic on and speak. Now, what I do, 10 to 12 minute videos to give you exactly what you need to hear about today, so you don't have to do hours of research like I do. Now, the XRP trading volume sinks by 436 billion in quarterly low. That's, obviously recently what's been going on in the last couple of days. The market has been going down, but the news will spin things at you, right? Now, that volume can come back up very, very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. But, everyone wants you to click on their article, to read their article, to see their ads, to, for their news websites to be relevant. So just remember that. That's why you need to have multiple things that you hear. Now, Bitcoin tribalism is holding the crypto industry back, says Ripple CEO. Big words. Big words. He goes, I own Bitcoin, I own Ether, I own some others. I am an absolute believer that this industry is going to continue to thrive. Bitcoin maximalism has meant the crypto industry has fractured representation in Washington, according to Garlinghouse. So he's come out going some pretty big words. Pretty big words. Now, tribalism around Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is holding back the entire $2 trillion market, according to the boss of blockchain firm Ripple. Polarization isn't healthy in my judgment. I own Bitcoin. He goes, all boats can rise, he said. So there's some big words. Like Garlinghouse, a former Yahoo executive, compared the crypto industry today to the dot-com era of the late 90s. So do I, many times throughout these videos. Yahoo could be successful, and so could eBay. They're solving different problems, he said. There's different use cases and different audiences and different markets. I think a lot of those parallels exist today. And it's a very, very fair point that he makes. There are going to be some that exceed more than others, but there's always an audience for a particular project. And if you look at these articles, are absolute disaster, serious warning. Shut up, Forbes. Seriously. Now, when we look at the charts, I'm excited. I have been excited. I'm continuing to be excited because all you need to do is just zoom out and be patient, because what is coming is going to be legendary. It's going to be legendary from a technical perspective. Now, there have been, if I put my, negative hat on, there are talks of potentially hitting that 58, 51 cents mark again before we rise. Now, for me, I don't think so. I don't believe we will. However, when you look at it from this perspective, right, there could be that potential. There's always that chance, right? And so be mindful of that, appreciate that, and understand that if it does happen, then it does happen. But that support at 51 cents, 54 cents, right, is so strong. So we could be seeing that happen before we jump into a $1.96 area, break it and go above 220. So just be ready for anything and everything. I don't believe it will happen. But the moon, where we're going, the MACD bullish divergence that is currently about to happen, for me, I think it's rock and roll time. May or end of June. Two scenarios. May or end of June for like a huge, gigantic pop. That's not to say that it could happen even sooner. But May, end of June is looking really, really good. Now, the bigger picture, what we're about to see, how it's going to happen, how everyone's mouth is going to drop. It's going to be legendary. It's going to be legendary. And you know what? We're on the right side of history. I feel it. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and look forward to see you on the next one.